Rook pie, anyone?
No. I don't eat vermin. I'm sorry. yeah, it's not for me. It's like eating fox, rook, all those things. No, not for me.
Oh well, looks like our young rooks or branchers might not end up baked in a pie today. Professional deer manager and Zeiss Pro stalker Paul Childerley has invited Darren and his Dutch friends to Bedfordshire for some air rifle action. He doesn't have much faith that they're going to make a dent, so once in position, he heads off to another part of the estate to prove that the shotgun is mightier than the FX in FAC.
The airgun boys have been in and plinked a few, I think they call it. And that's a technical, I'm not sure what they call it in the airgun world, but something like that anyway. I think they shot 7. They've been here for 4 hours. So now we're going to go in and do a proper cull and see if we can get maybe 30-40 in 10 or so minutes.
Paul looks ready for action and Scott looks like he's ready for a round of clays. Maybe not with the semi-auto with its tongue out. So what's this all about?
In the field we put a cartridge on the side of the gun. A bit controversial whether it's correct or not, but it's quite nice to have cartridge on the side showing that it's safe, because you've still got the cartridge in your magazine, but obviously the chamber is closed, so nobody else knows that chamber's not got a cartridge in. But obviously one in the side, it's safe, and obviously if you're in the field you can still drop it in there and away you go. It's just a little safety thing we sort of done over the years, really. More for when you're in the field, like fox shooting and vermin controlling. Not something you really do on the playground.
Paul gets off the mark. So what sort of shells does he use for a job like this where there's nothing in it for the game dealer?
29 gram 6 game bores. Quite a cheap cartridge for this job because you don't need a big killing cartridge. Still ejecting the auto, which is good. When you're trying to manage a vermin and stuff, you don't want to be spending silly money on top quality cartridges because you're using a lot of them. We get through a lot of cartridges every year, and especially with Scott the keeper, he's I swear he eats them or something, because we get through a lot.
Embarrassingly for Paul, the air rifle shooters are having more success than he is. Crows are also a problem at this time of year. For these, Paul has to resort to long-range shooting. They damage a different crop, the young Chinese water deer.
When the doe has the fawns out on the tram line, you'll tend to find a pair of crows will wait till the doe has them, and then they'll be after the afterbirth. Then when they've cleared up that, they do actually try and go for the fawn, but not to kill it, but just normally pet the eyes out. Obviously use the traditional way with larsen traps, but get late on like this, what we intend to do is shoot them with the 22-50.
Branchers are at their best mid-May, so we are a bit late and Paul has already had a bash at them. But the day belongs to the air gunners, and you can see just how well they did in the next episode of Airheads.